So I'm going to show you, focus on this login screen next with it. Click on the log artboard. It says login. Make sure you select everything on here with it. This is on the learning page with it. So come down here, Control C, copy it, and Control V to paste it. And then you can actually do a shift and drag it. No, copy and paste, I forgot. My apology. Control V to paste it. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Let's copy this. Copy. And paste it to the right of it with it. And we're going to modify this a little bit. Move it over a little bit, give some space. This is the one I need. I'm going to hone in right now. Control plus, zoom in a little bit. Zoom out. This is the one we just copied over here, so we're going to modify this a little bit to make it make the password, make the email. We need to select the grouping for this, which is the vector, which is the line, and you hold down the shift and the email with it. Just selects both of it, and need to deselect that for me to separate, ungroup it for me, okay? Which it is with it. So if it says group selection, means it's not group it. So to ungroup it, you would ungroup it with it, right? So it's separate with it. So I like for you to copy this text right here, just the text with it. We're going to move that up, just copy it, and then we're going to Control V paste it, and we're going to just drag that to the top a little bit with it like this. All right, and I want to change the font size of this. This is right now font is 18. Let's drop that down to about 9. With it. No, 9 might be too small. Let me do 12. Okay, and this right here, we change this right here to make it a little bigger. Let me make that, select that text, change that. Let's do about 20, 24, and then I like to have this the same style color as this particular this underline right here with it. So you come over to style and the color with it, and you hit this 4 button right here, the cool gray. This is what we got, same colors the other stuff with it. So that will transition to when you hover to here with it, once you click on it with it, all right? And I don't like the way how that font color works with it. So let me do this. Instead of the cool gray, I want it to make this kind of like this pink right here, okay? That we can actually use with it. So if you want, just detach that, click on that color swatch right there, take the eyedropper, let's come over here and let's match that pink right there with it, okay? And I'm going to use that pink color with it. Close that out. Let me make that a style as well with it. So I'm going to create a style in here. Over here, I have it. I do have it right here. Look. Okay. So I think I'll use that color for that pink, same pink color with it. We need to do the same thing for the grouping 3 over 13 over here. So let me come over here, make sure I got everything, and I'm gonna actually ungroup it. Right? And when I do this, it separates it, and I'm going to drop this. I remember I have this font right here. This is size 12. I want to make this, just replicate this right here and make that about size 12 here in a second. Here, copy that, Control V, and paste it. I got 2 here. So let me use the first one. Just raise that up a little bit, about that much with it. I'm going to drop that down to about size 12, I think I used for the email. Do that the same for the size 12. And make this the same as as my, this one is size 24, and it's a pink color, okay? So 24. move that there with it. And we'll use the color from the pink bobo with that, all right? So that's what that looks like right now with this, the password with it, all right? Both of them, check the font size. This is size 24. This is size 24, regular. Okay, we're in business with it as well. So here's what I need to do is to create a component for this right here. So I'm going to select this entire grouping right here, this email, this whole thing right here, all right? This part right here with it, all right? So make sure you have, this is the component part. This is all component. So Control C, copy with it, and come up here in the component library. Let me zoom out. In my component library with it. Remember, this is in my quick learn with it. I'm going to come in here and create component. I want to paste that over here with it. So I'm going to zoom out here. This is my component library with it. Let's just paste that right about right here with it. Okay. So this is what I just got I want to put everything in the same place here with it. So this component library, I'm going to always later on be using it. So let me move, come down here. Let me show you in here, just to edit some things on here before we create a form focus with it as well. So a component on here with it. Let's change this component into input. And then we change, instead of a email, we'll call this thing, let's do this thing form focus or active. Okay. So I'm going to select everything here. Make sure you select everything here. Yeah, I need to move that out of the way here. Hang on. I just moved that down a little bit, and then I came up here and create component in here with it. So this becomes a component right now with it. Okay. Yeah, I need to reword this thing here. Hang on. Then we need to take this up here. This needs to change to that. Form. Change that to here. Let's make it easier here. Form. Focus. Active. That's what I meant to say. Just delete this one right here. Okay, so this is what I need to make this component look like this right now. All right. So let's come back to the learning page with it. So let me use this right here for example. Since we got a component page already with it, right? That's just for the conversation that we're talking about with it. So this is the component that you were looking at right now with it, right? Let me go ahead and delete that. Or you just hit delete and select it and with it. And I'm going to come over to my asset. And this is your form focus right here. Drag that right here. You know what I forgot to do? Hold on. So what I need to do is come back here and change this. I named this wrong here. This needs to be title. All right, and then the input underneath it as well. Okay, so that's what I need to do is come over here to your learning page to it, and I want to select your component. Since we named this, let me delete this right here. Come over to my asset, my input right here, drag this to here. With it, let's change this, call this email, and then this input, let's call this thing, I don't know, test. Let's do a lowercase on that, turn off my test@gmail.com. Okay, just for okay. You need to do the same thing for the password. So let me find the password layer for this thing with it. So this is the password. It's all under grouping. It's the login. Hang on. Find the password. So I need to do this password and this password. No, not that one. So let me just delete this. I'm going to keep the eyeball over here with it. So again, come over to the component. Not the component, I'm back on the asset. Drag this over like so. Okay. Password. Okay. Let me get some things aligned here and back to layers. Copy this. I just don't like the way how that looks with it. Just copy the top and just paste it at the bottom here. Hey, for the sake of time, let me, because this is approaching 13 minutes already, let me go ahead and end this part of the video. It's over about 13 minutes already with it. So let me show you what I would like to take you to is the next stage with it as well, really quick. So this conclude this part with it as well, okay? So this will be the end of whatever the